So we're now heading east towards Globe. Globe is a town I mentioned earlier that was recently flooded out. Quite a bit of damage. I think there was only a total of 3 people that were actually killed. And they're pulling on to the highway. More beautiful mountains around. We were headed north. There were plenty of mountains there. Now we're headed east. And again, there's more mountains over here. It's like I'm not going to be able to get enough of this stuff. Now I am only traveling 61 miles an hour because I want to enjoy the ride. As you can see, everybody's passing me. So as I'd mentioned before, I'm out today, my first real tour on my new Honda. This bike is, I guess you would say, a step down from the Goldwing. The Goldwing is very heavy. It's like over 800 pounds. And this one here is quite a bit lighter. And I'm at about 530 or 540 pounds. I get about 50 miles to the gallon, and I have a 5.5 gallon tank, so I get about 250 miles range. The Triumph, I only got 125, so I'm getting twice the range out of this. It's a nice, smooth ride. Quiet compared to the Triumph. But it's quite a pleasure. I enjoy taking it up the hills. It's got over 100 horsepower, so it's plenty strong. And although I'm only driving 60 or 61, it easily will do over 100. So we are doing quite a steep climb. I know it probably doesn't show up on the camera, but we're climbing. It looks like maybe I'm getting up to the summit right now. Yep, boy, look at all those mountains. Wow. Wow. Is this insane or what? I'm going to slow down a little bit and enjoy this. I don't care if these people have to pass me. I mean, look at this. Well, I'm not sure because I've never been out here before, but it looks like there's a small town right below those mountains. And my guess is that it might be Globe. And I can certainly see how they got flooded. If you look around, there is nothing there but mountains around them. They live in like a big funnel. They live right in the center of a funnel. And although it's probably beautiful during the winter time, because here in Arizona, the winter is just wonderful. I mean, the temperature runs between 80 and 85 degrees at the high and gets down to the low or upper 50s at night. It's the perfect temperature, and there's not very much rain during the winter. You would think, like in Sacramento, California, you're getting all that rain. Well, you're getting all the rain that we would have gotten if this was during the summertime. Yeah, this area is a biker's dream in the wintertime. There's so much to see that and to show you that I would love to be able to just let you see it all, but I would have to get off the bike and walk, because there's just too darn much to see if you're moving any faster than a medium walk. Now, could you imagine living here, surrounded by all this? You see a few homes are peeking up now, some up on top of hills. Now those up on top of the hill are in good shape. They have a great view, and they don't have to worry about all the water. But I tell you, it would just tickle my heart to be able to live here in this area and come out every morning, have my coffee, and look at this site. It's just incredible. So we're coming into town. It says there's a rest area up here about a mile. I think I'll be stopping at that rest area. And this isn't Globe, this is Superior. And I've been to Superior before. I didn't realize that. I attended a Christian motorcycle rally here. Okay, so now we are on our way to Globe. Like I said, this was Superior, and it's really cool. I was on the Triumph last year, coming up into the hills here, and I did a little video on that. And I went a different direction after hitting Superior than this. This is going in the opposite direction I had went when I took my little trip up here last year. Little traffic here. But the views are great. I know there's people behind me that want to go faster, that they The posted mileage on this thing is like 35 miles an hour. I'm doing 45. I'm keeping up with the traffic ahead of me, so I'll have to let those people behind me worry about what they're doing. Oh, look at here. We have a tunnel. Queen Creek Tunnel. This was built in 1952. And the views are just magnificent. I can't even talk. It's just too much. Are you getting all this stuff? I'm glad I'm doing video because I can't take my eyes off the road. This road is not straight. I have to watch where I'm going or I'll be sitting off somewhere off the edge of this mountain pass down in a gully someplace. Now it's 2 lanes. That's good to give these guys that really want to go fast a chance to get around me. I know how frustrating it is to drive behind somebody that's going slower, especially when they're going less than the speed limit. It kind of makes the acid in my stomach roll too. So I've got my face shield up and just driving with the visor, the sun visor, and I just got a big old bug right into my helmet. It's about the 2nd time. I don't think this was a bee. I think this was like a gigantic butterfly. It's really hard when you're traveling like 55 or 60 miles an hour, try to get a bug out of your helmet and keep your eye on the road. But I'm telling you, every corner brings up something brand new to look at, and just look at all this stuff. I'd like to be able to slow down and just take it all in, but this traffic could run over me. Every corner, there's something new. if I showed everything, this video would be probably a couple of hours long. I have to turn off the camera every now and then just to give it a rest so it doesn't overheat. I have my 12-hour battery charger hooked up to it, so I can run on it for as long as I need, but it does overheat if it goes too long. Going through a small little town. I didn't see a name. I just saw something that said residential district. Looks like they've been doing some mining back up in those hills. Oh yeah, you can see that. There's a lot of mining gone up there. As you can see, we are coming down. Look like we're coming into a big valley here. Got a bridge here. It's always fun driving over a bridge. This one's pretty tall. Okay, we're entering the town now of Miami, not Florida. I don't think Miami really saw any major flooding, but as we're driving down in here, I could see that all the gullies from up in the hills lead right straight down here. So this is my first time to Miami, Arizona, and looks like we're coming out of it as fast as we came into it. It's looks like just a very small little area, a small little town. You can see some mining stuff up in the mountains over there, though, it looks like. So I take it that's what these people do here. So we're in I guess it's 3 towns in one. You've got Globe and Miami and some other little town here, all along this road. And it is right in the center of a valley, and I can definitely see this is not a safe place to be during the heavy rains. Excuse me. But at least I got a chance to take a look at it and see what's here. The drive up here was beautiful, just incredible. I hope that the volume and the focus of the camera and everything was good to get everything that I saw. It's so funny, oftentimes I get home, take a look at the film or the video, and I find either my microphone came unconnected or was so far down on my helmet that you couldn't hear anything, or that we're pointed somewhere that you can't see anything, or that I leave it running even though I'm not with the bike. So it's kind of hard to get everything right and also cruise and enjoy the sights as well. More things to see. We're coming back through that tunnel. It's later in the afternoon, but it's still very pleasant. It's only 85, so I think that's the high for today. Just can't get over the sights here. It's been quite a ride. I'll be driving up to Sacramento in a couple of days. Be taking the truck though, I'm not going to take the bike. The weather's perfect here, but California, crossing those mountains, they have rain and snow, and I don't really need any of that stuff. So we'll go with the truck. Coming back into Superior. I'm gonna have to take a drive out here and video the towns, spend a little time in the towns and the old town and business parts of it, because they're really quite unique. So that out ahead of us there is the valley that I live in. We'll be getting off the road here not too far up the way. And it does kind of show a little better view of how, like I said, there are, it's just a biker's dream. There's like mountains in every single direction you go. Twisty roads, miles of joy. I am in retirement, and I tell you, this is the way to spend your last years. Just living in and loving all that the God has given us. Totally incredible.